Hi everyone and welcome. Today we're playing a game called The Test, and this is a game made by Random Studios, and I really like this game because I heard some really good reviews about it, especially Markiplier played this game and it became really popular, so I kind of am curious to play it and just see what it's about and kind of give you all the game as a walkthrough. So let's begin, shall we? Okay, now in order to begin this, this is the most important part of the entire experience. Okay, you'll be asked a series of questions and you must answer them honestly. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean the answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with the truth, even if that's hard to face. We all want to be good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly? Or do you want the truth about yourself, your destiny in this world? Or would you rather live a lie just to hide from yourself? The process is very simple. In theory, just answer a long series of questions. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your own mind and life so that you can predict your future. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know, but don't necessarily know that you know. As long as the answers you provide to the questions asked are 100% honest and true, the process will simply lock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. This isn't psychic. This isn't a personality test. This is simple nature. This is you. This is your own mind. This is simple nature taking its course. This is human brain at work, unlocking hidden truths within itself. While attempting to answer many of the questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstance. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your questions the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. Nice. As for you viewers, we're about to begin with a series of questions, and provide them you're a willing participant, we will be unlocking some substantial information today. Here we go. Alrighty, let's begin, shall we? Do you believe that everyone should always be treated fairly? Well, that's an interesting question. I would say yes. Do you believe that everyone should always be treated equally? Of course. Have you ever invented anything? That's an interesting question. Have I invented anything that's like benefited society? So I guess I'm creating my own circumstances. But I have invented things. Like I've invented music. Yes, so yeah. Do you believe that you are worthy of someone's time investment? Yeah, I would say yes. Would you consider yourself to be open-minded? Of course. Would you say that sometimes have trust issues? Sometimes. But I want to say yes, though. But no, too. Yeah, I have trust issues sometimes. Would you be alright with living alone forever? Nope. That is a big nope. Do you always give someone the benefit of the doubt? Sometimes. Do you dislike the sound of your own voice? I have for the longest time thought I have a very weird voice. Yeah. Do you like the color blue more than the color black? Oh, yes, I love blue. Blue is one of my favorite colors. If you found money on the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? Of course. It's a simple morality test, of course. Are you sure you want the answers you seek? I don't know if I want it. Are you afraid of spiders? Yes. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? No. I would say no. Would you consider yourself to be fat? Nope. Would you say that you have lots of charisma? Yes. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? No. This is all very interesting. Did you realize the last letters of the previous 5 questions when put together spell the name Satan? I did not know. Does that make you feel uncomfortable? I did feel. Does that make you uncomfortable? Yes. Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? I want to say yes, but I didn't pay attention to that. No. Are you now wondering what other hidden messages are placed within these questions? Yes. Have you been entirely honest with your answers thus far? Yeah, I feel like I have. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering questions dishonestly? No. It's a game. I mean, no. Were you aware that you could be potentially consequences for answering dishonestly? There could be potential consequences for answering dishonestly. No, I did not. Are you wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn? No, I knew you were going to do something crazy. I knew this game was going to throw something at me. No. Would you consider yourself captivating or captivated? Or by the... Yeah, I guess so. Sure, yeah, sure. Very interesting. Would you consider yourself to be brave? Sometimes, but not all the time, no. Do you view yourself as someone with above average intelligence? Yeah, I would say so. But I think everybody would say that. But I do feel like I have decent knowledge and able to analyze situations pretty quickly. Have you ever been looking for hidden messages in these questions? No, I've just been in yes and no. Are you wondering which hidden message you may have missed? I am kind of captivated. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take or how many questions exist in this session? Yes, I am wondering. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? Nope. Do most humans annoy you? Yes. Do you prefer animals to be people? No. Do you believe in magic? No. Do you believe in God or the existence of some form of higher power? Yes. Do you fear death? No. Are you attracted to someone whom you're not currently in a relationship with? Yeah, sure. Did you answer the last question with 100% honesty? Yes. Are you alone? No, I am not. If I told you with utmost certainty that there's something watching you, would you believe me? No. Have you wondered who I am? Yes. Have you had shivers at some point during the session? No. Do you feel like you are being watched? No. Have you considered quitting the session early? No. Do you drink water every day? Yes. Do you eat at least once per day every day? Yes. Do you realize that there's a high probability that you missed a plethora of hidden messages thus far? Yeah. Are you wondering what they are? Not really. Would it bother you to know without finding them yourself? Not really, no. Is your favorite number 7? I don't really know what favorite number I have. I mean, the 7's usually put as the lucky number, but it's not my favorite number. No. Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. Do you agree? Interesting question. Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. Interesting question. Yes. Oranges cannot be compared to apples. Do you agree? Interesting question. So it's saying oranges cannot be compared to apples, but there are some many analogies that could be taken from this. I'm going to just say yes, I agree with this. Venus is something referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? I did not know that, no. Everyone deserves a second chance. Do you agree? Yes, in some cases, yes. That is second chances, of course, yes. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you agree? I do believe not. There's some things that are just out of reality. No matter how much you put your mind towards something, you will probably never be able to achieve it. If my idea is to become 7 foot tall, no matter what I do, I am not going to become 7 feet tall. It's just impossible. Obedience is more important than freedom. Do you agree? Interesting question. No. I believe freedom is more important than obedience. But at the same time, without obedience and law and order, there is no such thing as freedom. Underwater adventures sound like a fun time. Do you agree? At the making of this video, I don't know how true that is. No. Do you realize the first letters of the previous 8 questions spelled the phrase, I love you? I did not. I was not paying attention to that. No. Do you wish to be loved? Yeah. Have you ever felt hated? Yes. Do you have any addictions? Like, addictions being... No, I don't have any addictions. I don't feel like... Actually, that was a wrong... I answered that one dishonestly. If we're going with, like, addictions to, like, social media, I do have a But I don't know if that's, like, an... Yeah, it probably is an addiction. Do you dislike the color pink? No. Does the color gray seem depressing? No. Do you enjoy loud music? Yeah. Do you like to dance? Yes. Would you consider yourself normal? No. Do you love your parents? Yes. Have you ever been lied to? Yes. Do you get angry often? Sometimes, yes. Do you hold grudges? I'm learning better not to hold grudges, so no. Have you ever forgiven someone? Yes. Have you ever done something that you knew you shouldn't have done but still did it anyway? Yes. Have you ever lied? Yes. Have you ever cheated on a test? Yes. You won't cheat this test. Okay, I see, that was a cool question. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? Some flowers, yes. Have you ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? As a kid, I wanted to, but it says have you ever, so it's implying through your entire life, have you ever wanted to? Not now, but in the past, yes. Do you believe you have psyche powers? No. Nobody has the power to have a psyche power. That's impossible. You can't have you can get better at predicting things, but you can't hold a power over knowing something unless you just know the situation. So no. Have you ever seen a ghost? No. Do you dream often? Not as much as I used to, no. Do you have nightmares often? I feel like I remember my nightmares more than actual dreams, yes. Do you suffer from anxiety attacks? No. Do you suffer from depression? No. Do you exercise often and stay active? Yes. Is there a particular type of food that you despise? Yes. Would you consider yourself emotionally wounded? No. Have you ever felt betrayed? Yes. Do you ever feel lost in life? Sometimes, yes. Would you consider yourself a natural leader? No. I would not consider myself a natural leader. If you could push a button and destroy the whole world, would you press it? Some days I would say yes, but I don't hold the responsibility for all humanity. I don't hold that key, so no. It's not my own choice to do that. Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? No, I don't dream of being a hero, because really all heroes eventually die and meet their own fate. I want to be just a respected person. I don't want to be the people that everyone looks... Actually, if we're going with an idea that if you are about to run into a building and then there's going to be a person about dead and you need to save them, I wouldn't want to be called a hero. I just wouldn't want to do the right thing. But of course, I guess that would be a dreaming of being a hero. So I guess, yes, I would want to do that. Have you ever been bullied? Of course, who's not been bullied? Have you ever bullied someone else? Yeah, in the past I have. Would you consider yourself to be a dreamer? In reality terms, I'm more thinking of realistic terms, so no. Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? No, I'm very caring, I feel like. Do you find space fascinating? Yeah. Would you consider yourself to be an artist? When it comes to music, yes, but not painting. But I don't know if that's an artist. What terminology are we using, artist? I'll just say yes on this one. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? Yeah. Would you consider yourself to be flawed? Sometimes, yeah. Everyone is flawed. Have you ever fantasized about being a supervillain or performing a heinous or don't know what that word is, crime? Yes. Do you believe in perfection? Nothing can be perfect, but I do strive for perfection. Have you ever stolen from someone? Yes. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstance? I mean, given the choice, if someone like killed a family member of mine, I would have a hard time not killing them. Yeah. If you ever had one day to live, would you tell anyone? No, I would not. Have you ever told your darkest secrets to someone? Yes. Do you trust me even though you know nothing about me? Do I trust you? Yeah. Do you know who I am? No. Well, I know who you are. If I appeared behind you right now, would you scream? Yes. If I told you that I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you? Yes, extremely. Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be very romantic? No. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Yes. Are you prone to headaches or migraines? Yes. Do you look at the ground when you walk? Sometimes. Are you attracted to the opposite sex? Yes. Yes. I'm glad I had to clarify that. Yes. Would you ever shave your head? Yes. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? On women? I wouldn't be against it. Do you ever dance when no one's looking? Sometimes. Do you trust your best friends entirely? Yes. My best friends are like my brothers. I would trust them with my life. Do you remember your childhood extremely well? Some things, not everything. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? Excuse me, sorry, no. Do you ever dream about running from a killer? No. Do you ever dream about falling off a cliff? Sometimes. Do you ever dream about being naked in public? Absolutely not. I'm the most modest person. I would never do that. Do you enjoy scary movies or books? Yes. Do you enjoy comedic television shows or movies? Yes. Do you like being the center of the attention? No. Do you feel like something is always watching you? Sometimes. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to go to space? Yeah. Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? Yes. Have you ever punched a nun? No. Do you like dogs better than cats? I'm not really an animal person, but yes, I do like dogs more than cats. Do you prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? I mean, I want to say yes on this one, but I definitely don't read as much as I used to. But if we're counting audiobooks, I would say I definitely listen to more audiobooks. So I'm going to count that as a yes. Are you still wondering why I asked you if you ever punched a nun? Yeah. Do you get starstruck easily? Yeah. Do you hate going to big parties and social gatherings? Yes, I get very big anxiety. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? No. Seriously though, have you ever punched a nun? Like really? Just bam, right in the face, nun punch. Yeah, no. Did you laugh? Yes. Did you say, what the, oh, in your head or even aloud? No, I did not think that. Are you now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun sometime soon? Not really, no. I don't want to punch a nun. If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? No, I do not believe I'm going to hell. I'm saved. Do you enjoy fantasy? Are you wondering what consists? I'm sorry, I can't say this. What constitutes frequently? Constitutes frequently. Cannot believe it took me that long to get that. Yes. Are you more slightly uncomfortable right now? Yeah. Is your mouth dry? No. Does profanity make you uncomfortable? Not really, no. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? No. Are you poor with money management? No. Choose one of the numbers that you feel that resonates with you most in this very moment. 7, 11, 13, 21, and 69, of course. 21. Choose one of the colors that you feel resonates with you most in this very moment. I don't know why, but purple is drawing me to it. Choose one of these words that you feel that resonates with you most in the very moment. Wicked, sick, plagued, wretched, toxic, or vile. I feel wicked. Choose one of the words that you feel that resonates with you most in this very moment. Okay, it's just going to keep asking me this. Blessed. Okay, same question. Luck, skill, strength, agility, intellect, or charm. Strength. I don't know why, but it's drawing me. Do you enjoy solving mathematical puzzles? No. Do you speak more than one language fluently? No. Have you ever visited a country other than your own? No, I wish I could have traveled. You enjoy coffee? I'm drinking coffee right now. Do you believe in demons? Yes, I do believe in demons. Do you believe in angels? How could you not believe in angels? Are you afraid of sharks? No. Sharks are overrated. Do you prefer baths over showers? No. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? Yes, some cologne and perfume. Did you see a shadow move in your room a few moments ago? I think that was my brother, actually. Yes, that's unfortunate. Did you ever hear your name called even when you know no one is calling it? Yes, it happens all the time. Do things in your home often go missing and then reappear later? Yes. Do you ever hear footsteps around when you're alone? Yes. Do you ever hear random knocking noises around you? Yes. Do you often look at the same time on the clock every day? Yes. It happens like all the time. Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed at night while you're sleeping? Sometimes, yes. Do you have any pets? Yes. Is your favorite color green? No. Are you attracted to a family member? What? No. If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? Yes. If you could be the dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? No. Do you ever wonder what it would be like to be in prison? Sometimes. Do you like fishing? Yes. Do you like hunting? No. Do you like camping? Yes. Do you like guns? I mean, I'm not against the idea of guns, but I don't like them, no. Are you getting tired of answering the questions? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be kinky? No. Eyes are the window to the soul. Do you agree? Yes. Do you always keep your promises? Yes. Would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? No. Are you an only child? No. Do you enjoy being drunk? I've never been drunk. Nope. Do you like tattoos? Yeah. Nope. I don't like tattoos. Do you enjoy being high in any form? High? Like high off of like adrenaline? Yeah. I don't think that's what I was asking. Do you believe that you have a soul? Yes. Did you cry this week? Yes. Are you upset with someone right now? Yes. Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? Yes. Do you understand how this works yet? Yes. If you answer the question twice, your truths may change. It's not just about answering the question. It's about the time you spend answering them in the combination you answer them in. It's about many different variables you never guessed. Do you understand? Yes. Are you wondering if the end of the test is coming soon based on the previous questions you just answered? Yes. If I were to tell you the entire process was planted here for you, specifically you, to learn something about yourself, and anyone else that bothers using this is just byproduct of the intention, would you believe that? I guess so. Are you afraid of being abandoned? Yes. Are you afraid of dying alone? Of course. Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? Oh my word, yes. Are you always on guard, wanting to fend off an attack? Yes. Well, I just want to, like, do you feel like I know you yet? Yeah, you definitely probably know me. Have you heard of any strange noises while answering these questions? Yes. I think we've had enough information about you. Whether you skip questions honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answer quickly without reading or understanding properly, I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results, okay? I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. Oh, nice. Nice that you're judging me. Based on what you told me, this is what I can conclude. One word describes you more than any other. That word is talented. What? Personally, I think you're more talented than you realize, and I think you're more talented than anyone else realizes as well. If you just spend a little bit less time out of your own head, you might get a lot further. You're by far your own worst enemy. You need to seriously cut that stuff out and start trusting your natural talents and abilities more. No one knows you better than you. However, you must pay heed to this warning. You're way too overcritical over yourself at times. It can lead to breaking yourself down and further than you ever should. If you're not careful, you can ruin your entire potential to be successful in life just by not paying attention to when you need to self-reflect and when you need to start giving yourself more credit you deserve. Start being more positive. You'll do just fine. Please don't fall in any more self-made traps of self-fulfilling prophecies. Try to look at yourself in a more positive light and view yourself from a different perspective. You might be thinking that this is easier said than done, but let's be real here. What isn't easier said than done? The fact of the matter is, if only knew what others saw when they look at you, you never doubt yourself ever again. Your secret work is talented. Remember this word. This will come in handy. Well, I guess that was the test. Take this secret word that was assigned to you at the very end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we are currently working on. Don't be afraid. This is an opportunity for you to be part of history. This is a chance for you to be part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in your comments. If you do not wish to be part of the upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of your comments and we will not select your name. We appreciate you and any of the comments you leave and we'll always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know that they have been some help to you. If they aren't yet, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. You can find the test Hypothesis Rising, the test Final Relations, and the testing chambers on Steam. If you enjoyed this installment, you can also find the Journey series and the Advisor series, which will encourage everyone to try. If you'd like to support us further, okay, it's just asking us. All right. Well, Crystal Cox, Jessica Reyes, and Joshua Benson. Sorry if I don't get to everybody on here, but yes, that was a very fun experience. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and that was the test. Have a great day.